You crazy ass old man! You've committed a crime against humanity!
Yeah, I am officially pissed. So, yeah, that video I had gotten from Devil Artemis' Universe channel and cut some of the audio out to put in a Photoshop of Vince's face, Ace of Insanity, perfectly summarizes what I'm thinking. So, Vince, in his infinite fucking wisdom, decide, and this was originally, and yeah, this ideally could have been set in a Neo Reality Collective podcast, but I said fuck it, no, let's not do that. No. We gotta talk about this now. I'm not waiting until 8 in the afternoon. So I am pissed. Last night I was heading to bed. I got notified of something that was going on Twitch regarding Twitch and WWE, and I was like, oh, an update, okay. Then Wrestling broke the story. Wrestle Inc. has learned that Vince McMahon sent an email to talent this week reminding them that they have until this Friday, October 2nd, to sever any unauthorized business relationships with third parties. It was noted that talent who failed to comply could be fined, suspended, or terminated. So if I had to guess, they'll probably go with the suspension route because then they'll have no pay. As Wrestling Inc. first exclusively reported in September, McMahon issued an edict instructing talent that they can no longer engage with third parties. The company later clarified the edict, saying that talent could maintain Twitch and YouTube accounts under their real names. However, they would still need to inform the company of these accounts. So that should have been the end of it, right? And if WWE really wanted to cut, they could have just said, if you use your character names that we own or your wrestling names that we own, then we get a cut of it. Okay, fine, let's go with that. But no. Vince has to take it one freaking step further. So, Wrestling has also learned that the talent were told this week that the company will be taking control of their Twitch accounts in 4 weeks. WWE will own these accounts. However, talent will receive a percentage of the revenue, which, and this gets it worse, which counts against their downside guarantees. Does anyone see the problem here? No. Fuck it. No, fuck it. Let's go. Fuck it. Play the video again. Let's play the video again because that perfectly summarizes this whole mess.
You crazy ass old man! You've committed a crime against humanity!
There. So yeah. Everyone's pissed. I'm pissed. Anyone who defends WWE is understandably say, I kind of call question about this. And it's like, oh god, so let's see if I get this straight. The WWE doesn't care. Like fuck the independent contractors, essentially. So is WWE going to take over Cameo and all these other crap they did? They tried to pull. Oh, better yet. How about this, Vince? How about this? If you're actually listening, because I know you think we're fans are fickle, stupid idiots. But okay, I'll ask this one particular question. Do you own their real names? Yeah, you said it was reported by Wrestling Inc. that, yeah, you do think you own people's real names because, challenging the government is a great idea. And now you got people pissed off more than ever now. Like the wrestlers are pissed off. Speaking of that, guess who is pissed off? Andrew Yang is pissed off. Once again, Vince is making the wrong type of enemies who have political influence and has connections with CNN. So this was what Wrestle Inc. report. This is what Andrew Yang tweeted out. This would be infuriating to me if I had spent time building up my social media channels only to have WWE take them over from their independent contractors. People are angry and rightfully so. So yeah, he's pissed. We're all pissed. I'm pissed. So yeah, he's yeah, like I said, a ton of people are pissed off. So, like I said, I mentioned, Vince now has more than ever for a reason for Trump to win. Trump winning protects Vince. Because if Andrew Yang gets the labor position, Secretary of Labor position, or if Biden even wins and Andrew Yang has the connections to contact the Secretary of Labor, whoever is chosen if it's not him, they will rain hell. They shall rain hell on Vince and the WWE, and Vince already has enough enemies and enough as it is, but no, let's push it further. Let's push it further. I can challenge the government, right? That's Vince's philosophy. He beat the government once before, I can beat them again. Except this was a steroid thing, and one could make the argument that the wrestlers made that choice, not the head of a corporation, even though they have of the company, but like at least then you could make an argument on that. There is no defense for this. You don't have a claim for this. Like, you cannot, like, these wrestlers have spent years building up their brands off the WWE, no longer with the WWE stuff. Like, Xavier Woods building the up, down, down. Oh, well, Vince says we own that now, and we own you, and we own your names. We own your real name, so go fuck yourself. So yeah. Understandably, I am pissed. I am freaking beyond pissed at this point because, once again, this is another example that Vince has fucking lost all sense. Like, I am trying to wonder how he's getting away with any of this. Like it's amazing. It's honestly freaking amazing that Vince thinks that this is acceptable. Oh, wait, it is acceptable to him because his buddy in the White House, who is sadly going through COVID crisis because yeah, that happened, and I'm not wishing for any harm on him, even though I don't like his political beliefs, though I'm not going to wish for his life to be taken, but that's a different matter. Vince fucking screwed up big time now, because now if Trump loses and Joe Biden takes power, and if someone, if not Andrew Yang, or if Andrew Yang knows somebody that could get in contact, he can get in contact with, now Vince has earned the wrath of the United States government in the Biden era if that happens. So he has now an invested practice. Now he has a personal stake with Trump more than ever, other than being buddies. So yeah, and to further compound the issue, it was reported on Dave Meltzer and Cultaholic that yeah, WWE superstars are livid with the changes. However, the tragic note here is, but nobody will speak up about it. The talent are primarily upset because of the changes to the downside guarantees. So this is where it goes into detail. Superstars who have high downsides rely upon house shows and merchandise sales to make extra income. As both revenue streams have been dramatically cut because of the pandemic, talent use switch to supplement their income, but with the changes, many believe they will now just be paid their downside guarantee. So yeah, this essentially means that if they had a higher downside guarantee and WWE said, oh, well, we'll take your portion from the downside guarantee and just give you your stream portion. So essentially they're getting both revenues cut from them. They can't have their cake and 82, even though they're independent contractors. But fuck that, right? Fuck the wrestlers. So, okay, Vince. You really want to play this game with me? I will summon Mjolnir if it means I have to do it. But since I'm not the Thunder God, it's just bad all around. I'm beyond freaking pissed. Like, I made tweets about this for the last 24 hours, like, besides me getting up and everything. I wrote my first post about it was, Vince, fuck you. I got some responses from my buddies on Twitter. They're saying this: I know when the issue is in this blew up last time, they climbed down a bit, but if they go ahead with this, I will not financially support WWE, but try and support the individuals another way. Another buddy of mine said, fuck Vince, fuck WWE, and fuck everyone who's on board with this horse shit. And yeah, even the most diehard fans have to not defend this. Like there is no defense for this unless they're a fan of dictatorships and Orwellian states. Another buddy said, fuck you, Vince. Another person, one of my buddies, said, how the fuck is this motherfucking illegal? Then he just posted a video of Nostalgia Critic screaming no. Then I did the video you've seen in the video so far. Another buddy of mine said, so it is official? Well, Vince has officially declared his stance as dictator of all, selects now on everyone's lives. Jeez, this is just beyond ridiculous. Then I had another buddy, I had a long conversation with him saying, wait, really? What the fuck? And then he says, this sounds like some prison shit. And saying, ridiculous, man. ridiculous. No Dakota Kai streams, no Mia Yim streams, shaking my head. And then I kept bringing up a whole bunch of other stuff, like about Andrew Yang, and he said he's a cool dude, and yeah, so, yeah, we all agree that this is fucking horseshit. Fucking horseshit, bullshit, fuck shit, whatever shit. Every curse word in the language, in the English dictionary. In fact, let's go with foreign languages at this point, because there's no defense for this. There were people defending the ban initially when the initial report came out several weeks back, and I'm like, why are people defending this? I get it. You love WWE. You love what they stand for. You love what they did for you in your childhood. But you can't support this kind of dictatorship. Like, oh god. It's freaking amazing. Like, I have been a fan of WWE since 2001, when I first saw The Rock and Jericho going ahead and tearing in a new one on TV. But even and I defended WWE a lot of times in the past, but when the bullshit started coming more and more exposed to me, I started realizing, you know what? I'm still a fan of WWE, but I will be cautious. I will call him out because I do care about the company. I care about his long-term future. I care about the workers. I don't care about Vince. He can go fuck himself at this point. Like, I'm not gonna wish for his death or anything, because that's just pushing it too far. But like, Vince, you're making it hard for everyone at this point. Like, there has to be an established precedent here. Like, there has to be a big meeting. All the investors, all the people who have a stake in WWE, Triple H, Stephanie, Shane, they all need to come in and tell Vince, no, this is not going to be a good idea. You are basically trying to advocate for slavery again in the U.S. Because if you take this away and you cut their downside guarantees, and I must stress these are guarantee contracts on the downside, you are essentially cutting their revenue, and many of them need a living. Are you really certain that $40,000 Paige and Sasha Banks are making? Oh, by the way, Sasha using Cameo, she's been donating all that to Black Lives Matter. So yeah, Vince just said, fuck that. Way to go, Vince. Continue the highlight that you're probably racist. But so yeah, and Paige, like, is that 40 grand she's making on Twitch really essential to WWE's long-term value? I'm pretty certain it's not. Like, Paige needs that money more than ever, because here's the thing. She can't wrestle. She can't wrestle anymore, especially in WWE, since she won't get cleared by them after the injury that happened. And she's not being used on TV anymore. She only is getting a downside guarantee, which is probably not enough to pay the bills. So she needs Twitch and her past work to go ahead and make an audience there so she can get money to pay for her bills. But no, Vince just said, fuck that. Fuck her and fuck everyone else. Like, this is the same man that almost did contemplate bringing back Del Rio. And we all know the disaster that happened between him and Paige, and he didn't give a damn about Paige's feelings. Heck, he doesn't even give a damn about Sasha Banks' feelings when they hired Ryan Satin after what he did. So, yeah, I'm pissed. Pissed beyond belief. Okay, I would say this was New Reality Entertainment, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to end it with this replay.
You crazy ass old man! You've committed a crime against humanity!
Take care.